Good evening. Tonight we're diving into one of the most perplexing and ultimately revealing aviation disasters of the 21st century, the loss of Air France Flight 447. For days, the world just stared at an empty expanse of ocean, wondering what could possibly bring down a state-of-the-art Airbus A330 seemingly without a trace in the dead of night. It was the early hours of June 1st, 2009. Flight 447 was 4 hours into its journey from Rio de Janeiro to Paris, carrying 228 people. They were cruising at 35,000 feet over a region notorious for its powerful thunderstorms. In the cockpit, the two co-pilots were at the controls while the captain took a scheduled rest break. At 2:10 a.m., the aircraft entered a patch of turbulence. A few minutes later, something crucial happened. The plane's airspeed indicators suddenly became erratic, then dropped completely. The sensors that measure airspeed, called Pitot tubes, had iced over. This was a known issue, but it had never led to a disaster like this. With the airspeed data gone, the autopilot disengaged. Alarms started blaring. The junior co-pilot, who was flying manually, reacted instinctively, but tragically, he made the wrong move. Instead of pushing the plane's nose down to regain speed, he pulled the side stick all the way back, pointing the nose up. The aircraft began to climb rapidly, bleeding off critical speed. Within moments, the A330 entered a full aerodynamic stall. But here's the truly horrific irony. The stall warning, the very alarm meant to save them, actually stopped blaring at times. The system's logic figured that if the airspeed was too low, the reading must be invalid, so it suppressed the warning right when they needed it most. When the captain rushed back into the cockpit, there was utter confusion. For the next 3 minutes, amidst the chaos of alarms, the three highly experienced pilots couldn't figure out what was happening. They were at 38,000 feet, but they were plummeting, nose high, in a stall they couldn't seem to recognize. They were doing the exact opposite of what was needed to recover. Why? A major factor was a gap in training for this specific scenario, a high-altitude stall with unreliable airspeed. At 2:14 a.m., just 3 minutes and 20 seconds after the autopilot disconnected, Air France 447 slammed into the Atlantic Ocean. There was no distress call, just silence. The immediate aftermath was pure chaos. Days turned into weeks with almost no wreckage found. Theories swirled. Was it a bomb? A lightning strike? With no communication, a terrorist attack seemed like a grim possibility. The mystery just got deeper and deeper. It took nearly 2 years to find the black boxes lying on the ocean floor 13,000 feet down. When they were finally recovered, they revealed the chilling truth. It wasn't a simple mechanical failure. It was a chain reaction of a minor equipment issue, compounded by human error and a profound misunderstanding of the plane's state. The final report was a gut punch. It confirmed the Pitot tubes iced over, but the crash was ultimately caused by the pilot's inappropriate control inputs and their failure to identify and recover from the stall. The tragedy of Air France 447 forced the entire aviation industry to take a hard look at itself. Pilot training was completely overhauled, with a new focus on manual flying skills and high-altitude stall recognition. It was a stark reminder that no matter how advanced our technology gets, the human element is still the most critical part of flying. The 228 lives lost that night serve as an enduring lesson, a testament to the complex dance between human and machine. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. If you find these complex events as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.